recording. I don't never know how to start this off, bro.
We just started talking and then we introduce ourselves.
Real rev. I never know what to say.
You know what? We're not even going to introduce ourselves in the start.
Yeah,
of this
right,
podcast.
right.
We have
y'all know us two bozos.
Yeah, two bozos always here to stay. We
right.
have a special guest.
Special.
Introduce our special guest. You gotta give a good intro. You can't be slacking.
All right, I'm introducing.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, listen, man. This is a legend in the making. Not even a legend in the making. This is just a legend in general. Okay. She's made big strides throughout her collegiate years. Doing even more strides within her professional years. You don't really hear people getting a master's in 1 year, but guess what she did? 1 year. Oh my God. What else? She did the first annual Black Excellence Ball at our school. Oh my goodness. Like who is this person, man? She's bringing Black students to a white school. She's making big strides. She doing some big things later in life. This is big for her. And she does poetry. You can't even forget about that.
So many things.
Poet. She's a poet.
And she didn't even know it. And we didn't
even
know it.
Call it a woman Langston Hughes for real.
A woman Langston Hughes. It definitely was some other Black Harlem Renaissance poets.
I chose Langston Hughes. I'm gonna let you
rock on that. You could have went Zorla Hurston. You could have went
I know what I could have chose.
But you still chose.
But I decided.
Copy.
I decided Langston Hughes. I personally enjoy Langston Hughes.
So you don't like Black women? That's what I heard. Because it was so many other. There's a lot of other Black women poets. So you just chose to override that.
Bro.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
We're not starting this right now. Because let me tell you something. I had never said that a day in my life. I love Black women. I love the Nubian queens in the world.
Apparently not, my friend.
This is Leah, aka I call her Big Ferg, but this is Leah. I don't want to put your whole government is already out because it's on the Zoom, but I call her Big Ferg.
Hey everybody, give a welcome hand to Leah. Give a welcome hand to Leah.
I'll put a clap in. That's kind of awkward.
Greetings and salutations.
That's it. Never mind. All right, and then go ahead, bro. You introduce yourself, brother.
Then it's the one and only, the Black man, the man Sid, old wise one, the husky dude. Apparently. It's all these nicknames.
He's him.
I am him. For real. That might be a story for another day. Patreon for sure. But
Leah heard the story later.
My other co-host, the man with the Scully.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Smith.
I'm sorry, Smith. Johnny the Fatty Smith. Johnny, it's up, Smith. Because let me tell you something. School is over. It's up. I'm getting lit. Bro, I was up to like 5 a.m. just playing the game. Wow. I don't know why. I just said, you know what? I don't got anything to do tomorrow. It's up, bro. It's up. I put it on Twitter. It's up. I'm getting lit. I've been on Twitter, not on our podcast Twitter because, yeah, but I've been on Twitter, and it's really up, man. Yeah. This is Encyclopedia of Life.
Yeah, this is the Encyclopedia of Life, episode 11. That 1E1.
11. It's been a long road.
Very, very long road. Treacherous.
Even
this podcast episode is supposed to happen multiple other times. Life just gets in the way.
Gets in the way, man. Gets in the way.
Everybody. And it was just an interesting experience just living life, That's why we call this the podcast the Encyclopedia of Life, because so many different chapters and sub-chapters that you got to go through.
We're right, man. We're right.
One of those chapters being, this is probably going to be like the overarching topic for this episode today. I just wanted to talk about friends, what being friends means, losing friends, and stuff like that.
Virgo, what's up with you guys? That face was crazy.
Yeah.
It was not crazy. That's a good topic.
I feel like you got some thoughts behind that, John, though.
I think that's what that face was.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
No, I just think that I made that face because I listened to a podcast about friendships, and it changed my outlook on on friendships. So that's why I kind of made that face.
That's good. That means we're going to have a good conversation then.
Real rap, because I'm ready to hear it. I'm ready to hear the previous outlook. I'm ready to hear the current outlook. I'm ready for all of it.
Before we get into the topic, how is everybody's week? Anything eventful happened in everybody's week that they want to speak about? Because I can go first if nobody else has something off the top.
I just say, I don't know if it's me. It's gonna sound like it's me, but I almost got into 3 head-on collisions today.
Today? Oh, this is recent.
Today.
This is recent. Your neck okay? Like,
Maybe I had on the first one was definitely head on. The second one was like we was gonna merge, and then but it was gonna be like our headlights, and then the third one was literally about to T-bone the side of my car, but it was gonna hit the front of my car because I was turning.
Wow.
Jeez.
I had the right of way in all 3.
That's good. That's a good thing that you was in the right of way.
That is a good thing. I'm happy you're okay. But as from like a lawyer or a auto insurance claim, that sounds mad suspicious. How you got in 3 almost head-on collisions?
I started looking. I was like,
none of them was your fault. Come on now, that sounds mad suspicious.
You wasn't.
I didn't even go 10 miles. That's the crazy thing. I didn't even go 10 miles.
Wait, this all happened when you was in the car at one time?
Literally, I left for the gym at 11. And then I get back at 2.
So this podcast episode didn't even happen. Almost didn't even happen. That's
crazy. Didn't even happen, bro.
That is crazy. You know what's crazy? My story that I'm going to share definitely has to do with cars too. So I titled this "Fast and Furious" or Tokyo Drift. Right? I told John it was called Tokyo Drift. That was what I was going to talk about. Because I have any of either of you guys hydroplaned before, like when you drive in your car.
Come on now, you know what happened.
I do. I know what John has, but I know about Leah, right? So I hydroplaned for the first time. What was that? Either Monday or Tuesday, whatever day that was. So I think it was Tuesday. So I'm on my way to work at Buck Crack of Dawn, so like 4:30 a.m. And it was raining on Tuesday, right? Leah's face.
You be leaving the house at 4:30?
I wake up at 4 and leave the house at like 4:30. Yeah.
What time you go to sleep?
10, 11, depending on what
and you can still wake up at 4:30?
I'm built differently. I'm sorry. I can't.
Do the sun be up, or is it still the moon?
No, it still be the moon. I don't even see the sun until I'm off my shift at work. That's
do the birds be up?
The birds be asleep. I gotta wake them up. That's why I'm like, I gotta knock on their desk. Like, yo, come on, you know you gotta be up in like 10 minutes. Come on, bro.
How many alarms you got set?
One.
You be waking up at 4:30 on one alarm?
I didn't know that, bro. You was a menace, bro. It take me bare minimum just to even think about turning on.
You gotta remember that this is just practice. It's just a muscle that I built up.
No, I don't think that muscle will ever be woken up.
Wake up at 4:30 off one alarm. What time is it set at 4:00?
It's set at 4:00. So my alarm is set at 4:00. I have like an alarm clock, a physical alarm clock in the corner of my room, so I can't like reach and hit snooze easily. So I have to get up to turn it off. So that's like one thing that helps me too. So it's not my phone, so I could just turn it off on my phone. That'd be too easy. So I actually had to get like a physical alarm clock so I could get up, get my black behind up and turn it off.
See, I
drink coffee?
We focusing on the wrong. This is not what this topic.
No, we gotta unpack.
We gotta
we can unpack this.
Wait, so you drink coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
What?
I'll be taking life. I'll be taking life raw. I just do stuff in life raw. I just take life raw.
Whoa. Nah, I gotta listen. If I'm getting up to press the alarm, I'm still sitting on the side of I'll sit back down on the side of my bed and just look at a wall and fall asleep.
Keep moving. You gotta keep moving right to the bathroom. Because once you turn on the light in the bathroom, that you can't go back. I can't go back to sleep after that.
Bro, what's my nickname, bro? Johnny the Fatty Smith. I'm sitting down because my legs is already tired. It's not prepared to lift up that weight. Okay. And I'm just gonna look at the wall and fall asleep. Use a minute, bro. No coffee.
Hey.
Nothing. And just be up, ready for the day.
Yeah. Even on the days I don't gotta go to work, I still get up at that time so I can go to the gym.
What time you clock in?
5:30.
That's dead.
Oh man,
I
that's
can't wake up. I can't wake up at 5:30. I'm supposed to wake up at 5:30, and I really be waking up at 5:45. That's because 5:30 and me can't do it. And you be clocking
I'll be
right.
already up, clocked in,
in the
talking to the security
uniform,
guards.
washed
Yep,
and cleansed, ready for the day's worth of work.
yep.
I'm
Already.
still in my REM
What
sleep.
at 5:30? No, I eat breakfast. My first breakfast at 6 a.m. and then
And
my
you
second one
eat
at
breakfast?
I eat my second breakfast at 8 a.m. usually. So I eat 4 to 5 meals a day. So
He's a
No wonder
workout.
you getting swole.
Right,
Okay.
right. See, at the time that you get into work, brother, the back of my neck is still sweating.
he said I still got the crust in my eye.
Oh, right, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, nah, this man swole. This man swole. I said this the other day. I was talking to. I remember when you had came up. Somebody was like, "Wow, you don't look that different." I said, "Don't look that different." Sid in high school and Sid right now look two completely different.
we ain't got to bring that man up. We ain't got to bring up freshman year. But I feel like junior
Dang,
year and the
freshman
senior
year,
year.
I didn't even. I wouldn't even
You was
bring up freshman year.
talking about senior year.
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk because freshman year, bro.
Oh, what is this? Wait, let me see. Oh wait, can we see? There we go. Pencil. I was a lead pencil, skinny.
Bro. Oh man.
Nah, look, but the Tokyo Drift. This is how this all started. So I get up at the butt crack of dawn, and I'm on my way to work. It rained that previous night, right? So it rained that night or early in that morning. And so I'm just being like how I usually do to get to work because ain't nobody else out at that time. So I could just do what I want to. The cops not even out at that time. So I literally just be dicking it to work, just having a great old time. So I hit this one corner before you get on the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. I usually just like hit that bit like hard as hell, right? So I'm just like turning and just hit that joint like that, like I normally would. So I go to hit it, and I'm midway through the turn. I feel the traction of my tires slipping. I said, "Wait a second." I said, "Why my tires feel loose? I know these joints not about to fall off. I just got these new tires, so I feel like the traction slipping." So I said, "All right." My instincts kick in. So I said, all right, this is it. I'm about to die. It was my birthday too on that day. So I was like, oh, it was a good run. So I feel it slip. Luckily, it was no other cars around. So I'm turning. So I'm drifting left, and then I'm like tapping on the brakes, and then I'm turning the wheel the other way, drifting right, and then I straighten that out, and then just keep going to work like nothing even happened. I realized I was a sick person because the whole time that was happening, because I almost hit it, like crashed into a wall, like the second time when I'm turning this way. So I almost crashed into the wall. As soon as I turned the wheel the other way, I'm cheesing the whole time. Like I'm like a stupid kid on Christmas. I'm cheesing. I'm like, yo, this joke is fun as hell. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm a sick person. And literally when I got done drifting and almost crashing, I literally was driving straight. I was like, whoa, that's better than a cup of coffee in the morning. That was great.
What time was this? You saying this was at like 5 in the morning?
Yeah, this was like 5:15 in the morning.
If you would have crashed, them people, like the first responders, really would have thought that you was drunk.
Yeah, they would have.
You would have got out like, that was a rush.
Or they
really would.
Or they thought you was high on crack.
Either that, yeah, crack or heroin, either one of those. And
heroin crazy.
I wouldn't even be mad at it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I enjoyed that so much. I need to seek help immediately.
You gonna wait? You gonna go outside right now and try to do that shit again?
No, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not.
Yes, you are. You gonna be like, yeah, I feel like I should be him in the movies, in the Fast and Furious movie. Yes, you are. Think about it.
I'm not.
You enjoyed it way too much, bro.
I did enjoy it, but I'm just gonna go to a racetrack in a secluded area so I can do it safely. That's what the
not with your car, right? Not with Bev, right?
Come on now. I don't even know why you trying to disrespect my car. Like, they know she can't get up past 70 miles per hour. Why are we gonna do this?
Yeah, bro, let me tell you something. Sometimes I love being a social worker, but at the same time, I hate being the only black man social worker in my class. Okay. We was presenting our projects, and my project was on my paper, and my paper was on police brutality. Bro, it went from me presenting my project to a TED talk of me trying to tell my experiences as a black man with police brutality. And then, the infamous question. I was waiting for this question all year. There's like, so when you walk into a place like your internship, do you go in just in a mindset of like, yeah, I'm a social worker for the school? Like, do you ever turn off the mindset that, oh, you're a Black social worker? I knew that question was gonna pop up, and I'm like, I can't walk around and say, oh, I'm not a Black man today. Like,
Yeah.
I can't just say that. I can't just say that. When I step into a place, I'm already looked at crazy because I'm Black.
That's the first thing everybody's like. You have to go wear it and say, "All right, I'm Black."
I'm Black.
If somebody follows
You
me
know
around in the
what?
store,
My response to that is like perfect responses. I was Black before I was ever born. You can never turn it off. And that's facts. And once you say it like that, people like,
what?
Before you were a male, you were Black.
I was Black.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That's a great point.
I was a non-binary sperm cell. I was Black.
I was going to ask a dumb question. I'm not even going to ask that question.
I feel like
I think John knows the question I was going.
Yeah, I know. At first, it didn't make sense, but then when you start thinking about it, it started making sense. Yeah, I know. It started slowly. It didn't go over y'all heads too fast. It almost did. Y'all caught it halfway through. It was like, yeah, I got it.
It did almost go over my head. I just had to think about it more. I just wanted to say it. I said, okay, that makes sense. I think. Let me just
see. It was starting to go over, and then you just like, oh. It's. I got it. My fault. I got my glasses case.
I thought that was a wallet.
Bro, it's pretty fancy. I put my
glasses case.
I don't know. They gave me
That's
to
some
me.
old people's glasses case.
Yeah, come on now.
My grandma got one that looked like that.
That's the Walgreens glasses case. You got the Walgreens glasses.
No, that's the reader's glasses case.
Yeah,
readers.
I definitely need readers. Okay, so I
just don't like. It's right. You know it's crazy when they put their glasses all the way down here to read the paper. They gotta put their glasses all the way down here. Like, go ahead, man.
Because they land-sliced it, so they gotta look at the top half.
just the top half.
Bifocals, man. You know they have bifocal contacts. That's not what we're going to talk about right now.
You know that trifocals exist?
Trifocals? Oh yeah.
Yes.
You need to just close your eyes. You just need to close your eyes.
Shit.
Yes, my high school math teacher, she had bifocals. She was like, "Yeah, I need to get my trifocals." I said, "Try." I said, "Do you realize you're going to be like this all day?" Like try 3.
That is
I gotta look this shit.
I don't even understand how a try can fit into one thing. Like how they put 3 different.
Still lost.
How they put 3 different
split into thirds, I guess.
But like, what's all the lenses though?
But they I wonder if
I don't know. Farsighted, nearsighted, medium.
And blind. The farsighted, nearsighted, blind.
I don't think it's blind. I just think it's far.
It damn near is. It damn near is.
Near, far, and also enable a person to see clearly at intermediate level about the arm, about the length of your arm.
So literally, they can't.
So you're
see
blind.
Nothing. Yeah, literally. If you can't see nothing in front of you. You can't see nothing far away from you, and you can't see nothing right here. You're blind, sir.
You just can't see nothing right there. That arm length right there. I don't know what this is. I don't know if they fingers or text. Whoa.
What or what? What are you? What type of podcast do you?
I was trying to say tentacles, bro. It can't go wrong.
You're trying to finger some testicles, bro. That's what you. Oh my god. Leah is not abused. He said, y'all get yourself
we're making a bad impression, bro. It's getting bad.
This is professionalism. This is podcast professionalism, right? Right.
Even talking about our first topic yet.
Right. What about friendships?
Look at that. You guys, oh yeah, last week we actually brought you up. We was like, yeah, we don't have a guest on here. She gets mad at us all the time. We did say that. I'll incriminate myself.
Why do you think I get mad?
Because you literally told me that we do too many tangents. And that was just one that was just very long. That
I felt so sorry about. First half was a tangent. I'm not even going to lie to you.
It's been 30 minutes and we've been talking about
dang, she's on the money.
Maybe not 30. It's been 20 minutes.
She's on the money. I'll just be like, oh, we like 2 minutes in.
I got the clock right here. I knew it was 30 minutes too.
I did. I don't care how smart y'all are. I didn't know.
That's not smart. We could just read. We could just read, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. You smart. I can't read.
Okay,
brother.
friendships. Like Leah said, friendships.
Right. So let me dive into you guys' friendship. How long you guys been friends for?
Shit, goddamn.
Goddamn.
27 years.
No,
we've
I
been
think it's
friends.
been what, 7 years, 6 years?
9 years, bro.
Wait, wait.
We
Okay,
became friends 2013, bro.
that freshman year, right? That was
freshman year, bro.
We wasn't friends freshman year. We was cool freshman year. We wasn't friends. We
Or
wasn't
do you
friends
mean like?
until
Do you mean like best friends or
sophomore.
just like?
We wasn't.
That
we
was gonna be
wasn't
my
friends.
follow-up question. Okay, what phases?
Also, our friendship really started 2014. Let's say that because
2014
at NHS induction.
Y'all
Yeah,
was acquainted, and then y'all became friends in 2014.
Yeah.
So when did y'all become best friends, bros, or best friends then bros?
I know exactly when we became bros.
Go ahead,
it was this trip called Lycoming. And
it was like a summer program.
That was 2015.
Yeah, it's 2015. It was like a summer program. We went away to a college for a week, and we spent the night in the dorm rooms and stuff like that. And it was a lot of stuff that happened there, but
things went crazy.
Yeah.
So 2015. Then it's been up since then.
Any other questions about our friendship?
What age did you guys start getting each other gifts for your birthday?
Okay, here's the thing. Okay.
It's a two-part question.
It's a two-part question. Yeah, definitely a two-part question. Because Sid's in an interesting standpoint with birthdays.
I guess I could go into that.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
For me, birthday, nobody really gets me things for my birthday because I don't really celebrate my birthday, right? For two reasons. One, because I'm Muslim and we're not supposed to celebrate birthdays, right? But I can accept any gifts or anything that anybody gives me. But I'm not going to go out and celebrate it. And secondly, because I don't really, even if I could celebrate birthdays, I don't think I would, just because I told John the other day, I love myself every day. I'm not going to make one day specific for, oh yeah, Saeed, this is when we should celebrate Saeed. I love myself every day and I treat myself and do things that I love every day. And I enjoy the people that I'm around whenever I'm around them. So I don't feel the need to celebrate it all like glamorously on one day. Yeah, but for John, I think the first time I got him a gift, I don't even know what year that was or how old.
That's the thing, like
18, 19?
So it was like freshman year. Like that freshman year, summer of
you talking about
college.
Yeah, I'm about to say college. I was say yeah.
I'm thinking. I always just say freshman.
Yeah.
The thing is, just like with Sid, because I don't get him nothing for his birthday, I just do stuff for him throughout the year that equate for the birthday. You know what I mean? Like we go to the movies here and there. So like
PS4 you gave me.
Yeah, I gave him my PS4. Just you know what I mean, I get literally as soon as I got the P5, like, oh, I'm giving this junk to my man. It's like I give him everything. Like he had 2 controllers, all that. Like, here you go, bro. Yeah, I think it really started after high school though.
Yeah, that's when niggas got money after high school. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's when niggas got real jobs.
Yep.
Niggas was broke out here, broke in these streets. My souls was ripping off my secrets and stuff.
Come on, that's not true. It's not true.
No. Some of my sneakers definitely had the soul rip off.
I know. I wasn't gonna say that. I remember the one Jones that you had. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Or like I mean, niggas couldn't afford pants, so my pants ripped one time. There's old pants for playing basketball at Star Garden.
Yes.
I crossed somebody over.
You see what this is? This is a tangent. We need to.
It is. All right. Go ahead, Big Ferg. What's up? What else you want to know? We're an open book.
I don't know. That's all I got right now.
Oh, all right. Anybody else? I feel like this is a long pause. I don't feel like getting nobody.
I thought you was going to say something. That's why you said.
Dang. All right.
We can change the topic.
Me and Leah wasn't always friends.
Oh my gosh. I don't even like this story because I just feel like it's a lie. Because you and your girl be going in on me for no reason. For absolutely no reason. And you tell this story to every single person who we come across together. I ain't like Leah for real.
Oh, I did. She got on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you. First time I met her, truly, was when we was planning this event on the camp. You was there the 90s
We
Fun
met
Day.
each other before that.
But we were really cool with each other back when we was cool during 90s Fun Day. I didn't really know we knew of each other, but she really knew my girl.
Wait a question. Wait a minute. I got a question. Wait a question, because wasn't 90s Fun Day when Leah let you borrow her car to go pick me up from the joint?
Yes,
you said.
Yes.
You saying that y'all
Bro,
you didn't like her? That's
she,
crazy.
No.
Did I tell you that you turned that this man hit in your car? Did I tell you about the U-turn this man hit in your car? He hit your car. Well, it was like this, like it was touching your drip. He was doing it with one finger.
Hear me.
You're not about to do Leah like that in front of me.
No, they hear me out. I want to let this be known because you didn't see the 2 weeks of planning that we did for this 90s Fun Day. Okay, I had $12,000 to plan an event, right? And I mean $12,000 flat. Get shirts, get food trucks, get all that, right? You saw how much it scratched, DJ, all that, right? Mm-hmm. This girl trying to get us Mission Barbecue. Mission Barbecue like $20 a plate. We had to get a portions of 600 people.
That's the whole budget.
That's the whole budget.
That's the whole budget.
And then her and this other bull, cargo pants.
Okay.
She's gonna know who I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
They wanted to get a road skate ring around the quad.
I wasn't for the roller skating rink.
Oh, cargo pants was.
I know who that is, but I did not care about the roller skating rink because I knew it was gonna work. Yeah. I knew.
She was big on that.
I think the whole thing was to put some respect back on my name. I just feel as though I had an idea and I did thorough follow up and I presented the amount that it was gonna cost.
She did.
And then it was just like nobody wanted to tell me no. And my thing is, if you're not gonna tell me no, all right, well, this is the cost. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. I did thorough follow up.
Now I'm gonna put blame on myself because when we first started the event, I said we only had $6,000, and then a day later I said we had $8,000, and another day later I said we had $10,000. Then a couple hours later, I said we had $12,000.
So I kept going
up.
The whole way.
I kept going up because I started not caring.
You hit the budget the first time. I was like, all right, you know what? We got a little bit extra money. All right, we got a little bit extra money. All right, we got a little bit extra money.
Nah, but for real, like Leah was really cool with my girl. I'm gonna keep it buck. If it wasn't for Leah freshman year telling my girl and Taylor to come to an event, me and her wouldn't be dating.
Wow, look at that. You still
because the day before we blocked each other. So Taylor told my girl and me two separately to come to the event that Leah was throwing with NAACP. And then I seen her, I dipped off. She came following me, and then we talked, and then the rest is history. So for Leah was the person, but at the time I didn't know who Leah was. I knew of Leah. So I knew she was this black woman that was very loud that made sure every black student knew where to go if they had any problems.
Now how do I gotta be loud?
I told you don't like black women.
Whoa! I wrote mad papers right now that I talk about a lot of many black loud women. Not loud in a bad way. Not loud in a bad way. It's loud in the sense of like you're inflicting change. I feel like I don't want to make inflicting change. Yeah,
inflicting is a harsh word, my friend.
Yeah, you're making change. No, change. No, inflicting change.
Whenever somebody uses inflicted, it's a connotation of like something.
Cool, that's a connotation. But guess what? The definition.
Look up the definition. I'm gonna look up the definition.
Say less.
We have a guest on the podcast. We're not about to do this right now.
Leah, what do inflicted mean? She has a master's degree.
I'm about to say I'm already on a Google right now. Cause to be suffered by someone or something unpleasant or painful.
Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. You're right. Respect.
Well,
respect.
Thank you, Leah.
Impose something unwelcome on.
Look at that.
I felt unwelcomed. I did. I'm not going.
What do you mean?
She scared me some days. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey yo.
I'm messing with you now. Inflicting was a crazy word. I ain't gonna lie.
This always goes back to you trying to call me loud. I don't think I was loud back then. That was my sophomore year. I wasn't loud.
Bro, now I'm gonna be seen as in any state or something like that. Leah, you wasn't loud, bro. If after this pod, if we call anybody, they're gonna say you wasn't loud.
I don't believe I was loud. I just think that
not loud. Okay,
I
not
think
loud.
I think because
you had a presence.
I'll take that. I had a presence.
Okay.
But I feel like the only things that are loud about me is my laugh and my sneeze, and that's about it.
Yep, and that's all I knew you about.
This is crazy.
So my joy is unwelcoming? That's crazy.
The joy of a black woman is unwelcoming.
That's crazy.
This is crazy.
You know, y'all really bugging for real. Y'all really bugging. Because at this same rate, bro, I feel like I'm getting attacked right now. I feel like I'm getting attacked. It's 2-on-1. I don't like it. Nope, we're changing the topic. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. You're gonna make it seem like I don't. Oh, wait, no. We're gonna make it seem like I don't love my Nubian queens. Out of here, man. But
all right, Fred,
I'm a feminist. Stop playing, bro. Don't tell me I don't know what feminist means because I listened to 3 people.
Nobody was gonna say that.
Hey.
We not saying.
Now I don't know what.
We didn't say all women. We didn't say all women. We said black women, my friend. Black.
And I love my Nubian queens. I love them.
That's the only thing you keep saying. I hear no evidence that you love black women. I'm not hearing none of this. These people don't.
All I date is black women. I'm out of here. You're the one that did it outside your race, brother. You talking about?
Here we go.
Like,
we digging too deep. I think it's time.
No, it's not too deep.
To change the topic.
It is.
See, because I feel hurt. First last week, with Endgame, and now this. That's freaky.
He said 2 weeks in a row. You gonna go
2 weeks? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Leah. Sorry. I felt hurt.
Alrighty. So what's trending now is the passing of Kevin Samuels.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know who that is?
I do.
Yeah. So my 2 cents is I feel like there's so many people. There's a lot of like people out there being like, oh, you guys are preying on and you guys are speaking bad of the dead and whatever. But I feel like also nobody's actually unpacking what this man was saying to people and being on a podcast and talking to people and how degrading he was. And everybody just like, wow, he really passed. And this is the person who said X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I just think that like people who are, I don't say like, making it known that people are talking bad about him. It's just like, that's what he did when he was alive. You do the same thing. You talk about the good and bad things that people did once they passed. That's what you talk about. You talk about their life, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that's like you said, that's what any public figure, especially any that have like a negative viewpoint, like a lot of viewpoints. So like the same thing what I feel is going to happen with Will Smith when he passed away, or what they're doing to him right now. Like they are like crucifying him for like, oh yeah, you should have went up there and slapped him and all these other different things. But specifically for Kevin Samuels, I feel like it's definitely disrespectful to talk ill of the dead, but he definitely did that during his life and talk about just different people and degrading people to a certain extent. But I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm a Kevin Samuels fan, but I'm just saying I looked at what he did and saw the hurt and the good that it came from it, right? So it's always positive and negatives when it comes to everything. So whether it be the Holocaust or whatever, like a different like traumatic thing that happened in history, there's good things that came out of that, and that's how we get to the point where we are today. So what he was saying about different people, because he wasn't. I watched a couple of his content, like a couple of his videos and stuff like that, and he was always like being very aggressive towards Black women, and seeing specifically, and women of any variety, but specifically Black women. And the thing about that was what the media didn't show is he was doing the same thing to Black men. He was roasting for Black men, and that's basically what his channel was, is roasting Black men. And he brought the women on there because he knew it was going to attract more men. So that's what the thing was about his content. And I feel like a lot of other like YouTubers and influencers now are now doing the same thing. And he set the precedent for that. And now whether that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing in the future, I don't know. I can't be one to say, but I feel like it definitely opened the conversation to have those type of discussions. So whether it be, because he was basically just picking on people, because the people that he was asking the questions to and having discussions with, they weren't like qualified to try to have a good argument back and forth and have anything not that they didn't have anything good to say or anything productive to say, but just something that could have weren't a good discussion. Like they were just getting attacked and he was just attacking them. But if he brought somebody on that was more well calculated in the way the things that they say and had like an argument and stuff to back them up, then it would probably be a better like argument in general or just a better discussion. I feel like, but that's just me.
I think we fall into the play of like back in the day we had division between church and state. You know what I mean? And stay with me, all right. With church and state, the church could basically do whatever they want, and the state wouldn't really impose on what the church was doing because of religion and however, you know what I mean? They felt like you can't go over the religion because that's like going over God, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like people feel like, oh, you can't pray on the dead and say the bad things because we go into that mindset of like, because they're dead, they probably went to heaven, and that's just like not something you're supposed to do, right? It's just like, or wherever they went, that's just not something you're supposed to do. No matter if they did crazy things in general, it's like, you're not supposed. And once they pass away, you just talk about the good. They're supposed to be this amazing person rather than talking about the bad things that they did. So that's why I feel like some people are coming through and saying like, oh, you can't pray on somebody that after they passed away. Da, da, da. I feel like it's that same mindset of like, because he's like wherever he's at with God, wherever, you know what I mean? You can't, if you going against him, it's like going against like God's will in a sense. So then you got that, and then it's just, it all ties back to the church and state just more elaborately. And I think, of course, it never, to today, it never really changed. But I feel like that influences a lot of things that people say. I've definitely seen some people pass away and they're great people, but they've done sometimes they did something that was wrong. You know what I mean? Nobody ever wants to talk about that. They just want to look at the amazing things that they did. And I'm like, okay, cool. But the way that they did the amazing things, they also did some messed up things that it's okay to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's talking about their life. It's like when we talk about their life, we can say, yeah, they messed up here. It's not wrong because for most people, when they mess up somewhere, they took that mess up and they took that feeling where they messed up at and improved and became this great person that everybody knew of.
I think a great example. My bad. I was just going to because I feel like it's a good point, but I feel like the perfect example is Martin Luther King, right? Because Martin Luther King was a very influential figure. Yeah, a lot of great things that was going on about him, but he was, I don't know if it's factually known that he was a cheater, but there's a lot of rumors and stuff that was going around that he was cheating on his wife, right, or just messing with other people in the church and stuff like that, or in whatever the people that were around him. And that doesn't take away anything that he did that was good. It just humanizes people. So whether it be to the level of what Kevin Samuels was doing was like degrading people, or just people are human, and you can't just talk about people as if they're this prolific mythical figure that have never done anything wrong in life. Every person that has passed away has done plenty of good things and plenty of bad things. Now, which ones outweigh which, that's not for us up to decide. But people choose to try to do that.
Right.
That's just that.
I think an example, you don't know this person, Sid, but Leah, you definitely know this person. Her name was Dr. Rita Smith-Waddell. Now, Rita was great, right? But Rita definitely hurt some people's feelings easily. I'm not even going to go let hurt many people's feelings, right? But the thing is, Rita knew that she hurt some people's feelings. Let's keep it buck. She knew what she did. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, sometimes it's like people say, there's a method to the madness. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to say, yeah, one time Rita hurt my feelings. But at that same token, because Rita hurt my feelings, I also was able to take that feeling that I was feeling and become super successful and do this and do that. Because Rita never doubted anybody, but she made it seem,
the epitome of tough love.
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for.
She's like, I mean? She was like that aunt, mom who like would say something to you. You come in one day happy, Thanksgiving happy, and she just say something off the wall to you like, well, how your grades looking? Well, you need to do better. You're like, I wasn't trying to have this conversation right now. Yeah. And now you just like plummeted on me. But when you're successful, is she going to show up for you? If you ever call her and you need help, she going to be there for you.
She's going to be there. Yeah.
Rita stayed up till like 9. We was on the phone from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. helping me over the phone with stats.
Bro, Bro, I spoke to her about something. Like I was talking to her about something with like my classes and stuff, and like how somebody was being racist in my class. We literally had a conversation on how to handle it. I feel like with that conversation, I'll be continue on with my major because let me tell you something. Sid, you know, I was about to be out that jump. Rita literally was the person that helped, literally on her deathbed. Like I'm not even exaggerating. In her living room, in the hospital bed, she was still making phone calls and helping out students. Like this was Rita. So I think that's the same way of just like being able to just, you know what I mean? You can say the bad things the person did. Now, don't judge. There's a difference from saying the bad things that they did and judging a person for the bad things they did. You know what I mean? There's a big difference. You can say, oh, this person, Hitler. You can say Hitler did this, right? But you can't be like, yeah, no, Hitler was this terrible person. You're judging him. You can say, nah, Hitler had concentration camps. To the world, that was a negative impact to a great population. But you can't be like, no, F that man Hitler. He's a bozo. You're judging the man. Now you looked at as now Hitler was a crazy example. But
it was very extreme, but I know what you mean.
You get
it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective.
Exactly. There's a difference from just saying the bad things and judging the person.
Because every villain in their mind thinks that they're the hero of the story.
Right.
But the great, just to lighten up the mood a little bit, because that was
Wake and Drake.
Wake. I was going to just say this one quick thing. It was a meme that I saw. They said the topic was like, "Oh, we need to get these kids back in school. I don't care about masks or none of this." Because the tweet below it said, "Yeah, you know, Hitler was probably a good dude. He probably liked black people. He just didn't have the time to get to know them like that." I said, yeah, they need to get back to school.
Get these kids back in school.
That is wild. You said Wake and Drake.
Wake and Drake. That's a good time. Listen, Wake and Drake is literally, we're making it for Thursday. You do Wake and Drake, right? You wake up, you just listen. It's literally like Wake and Bake, but just listening to Drake music. When you listen to it, you can't listen to his hype stuff with 21 and all of. Nah, you gotta think of something sad, even if it's not real or not. Think of something sad. Have that sad feeling. So the person that I got it from, he said he pretended that he had a relationship and his girl just broke up with him. Right?
Why do you want to cause depression? Why?
And then you listen to Drake music. You listen to stuff like Jaded.
Marvin's Room.
Marvin, you know what I mean? Leah, why are you looking at like? Come on now.
I ain't gonna lie. I zoned out for a quick second, and I came back.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Right.
We all did. That's why I said that. So you cool with Wake and Drake Thursdays? You want me to repeat myself?
She said no. Immediately no.
Bro, Wake and Drake is the thing. I have a whole playlist for
But that's not really me. I don't really listen to Drake like that, but I would go to like Drake night though.
Bro, they got this spot called the Saint in Philly. They got this joint called Drake Night. Bro, we're there.
Yeah, I heard about that. I would go to that.
We're there. And pause. Can you tell them the accomplishment? Do you want to tell the people the accomplishments before we wrap up the pod?
Oh my God, I got a new job.
Okay. No, don't do, because she just undersold the crap out of that. Okay. She really just undersold it. I got a job. Let
me get on my soapbox for a minute. I got a new job and apartment hunting sucks. It sucks. I seen this real nice apartment, and what I'm making currently in my current role does not equate to the minimum financial standard, right? So then I was like, well, I can submit the offer letter, and that will put me in the right tier for the apartment. Yeah. Sis tells me, see, I wouldn't be able to approve you unless I have those pay stubs that you're actually making that. And I was like, society makes it so hard for you to move to a new city and start a job. So hard. But yeah, so I got a new job. I'm moving on from leaving Millersville, going to Westchester.
Yes, sir. Near the city.
In the city.
It's up, bro. It's up.
Yeah.
Good time.
Picking up my things and out of here. Peace out.
Finally, she needs to get out of Louisville. They've been stressing out my sis.
I've been stressed since 2018. Let's be honest.
Real rat. She need to go. But I'm happy for her. We going to the Saint then. Jerk night. That's a move. I don't hear no oppositions. Cool. Copy. And let the church.
That's a Friday. I feel like I gotta take off. I gotta take off the next Friday.
That's perfect. Because we going to Drake night.
That's what I hear.
At the Saint. Sid, no, our peoples that we listen to, they probably listen to their jaw. But all right. Go ahead, brother. I gotta do something.
Go ahead. What? I don't think it's nothing
else. In the pod. You gotta.
You know that you can end the pod. We talking about topic. Oh, so we got the last two categories that we have on the podcast are books and movies. So, Leah, if you want to start us off, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I can start off if you want me to. So yeah,
books and movies.
Yeah. So we usually talk about like one book that we've read or that we that impacted us, or a movie that we've seen, or a TV show that we've seen that is a good one that we recommend to the people.
Oh, I'm late to the game. I started finishing watching Insecure. I'm 3 years late.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Insecure. The one thing I do want to talk about is we're in this phase where we're being represented more accurately. Mm-hmm. So did y'all ever see the short on Disney Plus called 20 something? I think it's called like 20. That one. So basically, it follows this girl who turns 21 and she goes to the club with her sister, but she's battling. She's not going as herself, as her 21-year-old self. She's going as like her 1-year-old self, 13-year-old self, and I think like 16-year-old self.
Like all pivotal ages.
Yeah, they're all different ages, and basically like they nap it out where like they like do like the trench coat thing and like the baby be at top, then they swap or whatever. But my little tangent about that, and this is ties back to being insecure, is just like in the phase now of being and living life as a Black person and being, for me, like as a Black woman, seeing proper representation, it smacks you in the face because that 20-something little bit, why did I just get called out like that? Because why? And it's like this bittersweet moment where it's just like, I'm so happy that somebody actually thought about this, but it's like, I'm not used to being seen. Somebody really just showed my mental like battles that I be having in my head. Like, and you be sitting back, I literally watched that and I was like, now just call me out like that.
Disney got away with words and the pictures that they be using. They don't be messing even with the shorts. The shorts be crazy. They be hitting.
They be hitting you. They hit you in your throat, bro.
Right in the face.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is an interesting experience to see representation of yourself on screen, or just like a story that you like went through in life. Like I think another example for me that I've rewatched is Atlanta. So Atlanta with Childish Gambino or Donald Glover and other people in there. Even though it's like sometimes it's like fantasy, like, but it's just certain moments that you see in the show that I was watching and I was like reflecting on my own life. Like, damn, I definitely just went through this, or I was definitely had an experience similar to this. And it literally like almost wakes you up because you were used to seeing all these different ethnicities on the screen, or mostly just white people on the screen doing things. They're just like, okay, this is cool. I got to put myself in these shoes. Or even like Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Like I'm sure that like if I seen that as a little kid, it would have been up. It would have been
mind blown. I'm like, bro, we superheroes now? It's done.
Up.
It's up and it's
I think
up.
The closest thing we had to that that at least I can remember off the top of my head was Static Shock. Like,
that's
exactly. I was about to say that.
Literally, Shock. Static Shock. It was up when Static Shock came out. I don't want to hear
nobody. I was like this.
Homework. I'm not doing homework. I
thought electricity was coming out my hands immediately.
Yeah.
Stop. It was up, bro. Dang. I don't got no TV show.
Leah, have you seen Moon Knight yet?
Moonlight?
Moon Knight. Yeah.
No.
It's a Marvel.
The Marvel superhero.
I'm 5 years behind on Marvel movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. We're just going.
You like 13 movies and shows.
We can literally talk about it. She's still not going to know what it is until next September. She's still
no.
So we can just give a non-spoiler review of Moon Knight. The season finale.
I don't know if there's any non-spoilers.
It is
the last episode.
It is because I could just say that the fight scenes in that and the cinematography, A1.
A1.
The way that they concluded it, was good, but they
A1.
left wanting more. Another thing I seen, the director said, we can't not do a season 2. He said it's too much.
See what I tell you, bro.
Yeah,
What I tell you. What I
the
tell you.
roadwork that we
Yeah.
laid out. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
glad they're doing a season 2. That's gonna be a great thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that as my show.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think for me, the movie that I would say, and I'm feeling a way about it because I don't know how to.
Is it Space Jam 2?
It's not. I still haven't watched Space Jam 2. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Snake Eyes, the Snake Eyes movie that came out.
Did you watch? Watched it?
I watched it. It was on Prime Video, so I watched it. I enjoyed the fight scenes and that was about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The story was kind of honestly. I like Storm Shadow more than I like Snake Eyes in that movie because it was a better. He had a better storyline than me.
Definitely.
And I was also upset just because he didn't wear the suit until the very last minute.
The very last minute.
I didn't even get to see him boxing it, but that's besides the point.
Pointless.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm gonna let Big Fur go.
Hey.
Oh,
you got a movie for the people. It don't matter how old it is, how new it is, even if it didn't come out yet.
No.
All right, that's cool. That's all cool. That's all cool. Well, I watched Kingsman.
The first one or the second one?
The prequel.
Or the third one?
Yeah,
this is the third one. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Right.
Also, Doctor Strange, me and Sid is going to be seeing that John next weekend, and let me tell you, it's up and it's up and it's stuff. I almost deleted TikTok from off my phone because people are trying to put spoilers, and I'm this close about deleting my account and just going on a podcast account to post stuff. But yeah, now Big Fur, this is your element now because I know you. We're close, right? I call you my big little sister. We're close. Okay, get the people a book. I know you got a collection. Just pick one of them.
Just because I have a collection don't mean I be reading them.
You don't read.
I think that's the real story about college grads. You just get all these books and be like, I know for a fact all of these are pretty good. But a book that I started that I need to finish, but while the black kids sit together.
That's the fire title.
I think I butchered the title, but yeah. So while the black kids sit together is the author is a psychologist, but she basically talks about the dynamic of how black children, basically how we navigate life in the world where we have to find our own community. So obviously, like being a black student and navigating a PWI, you look for your people. If you in a class with one other black person, you're going to talk to them about it in a class. Like if y'all got to take a group project, you most likely going to talk to that person at some point. And she just dives into like understanding a lot of it. I only read the first 2 chapters, but I have the book though. But also unpacking how college students, like she was a college professor, and it was a course that she was teaching about racism in society. And the student, a white student, asked them, basically she was talking about authors and how black authors aren't pushed in the education system. And one of her students was basically said, irritated, like, well, it's not our fault that black people don't write books. And she like unpacked that and was like, well, what makes you think that black people don't write books? Just play the black authors. And she basically took that point and really switched it to understanding that their perspective is they probably want their whole education system and maybe only read one book or know one book, maybe during Black History Month, maybe, but the books never got pushed through the education system. So they was never to them about black authors and understanding that like there are black authors and they do exist. And you just in your life never come across one. And that speaks to the point that she's making.
I just want to say that statement that hurt me here. It made me so upset. He said, "Why don't black people write books?" Huh? What? Okay, we don't have.
But that made me think though. Like, I ain't really started reading black authors until like closer to college. In college, like if I just pinpoint it. Think about it, bro. Chad, we wasn't really reading any.
We had a couple black authors books.
I don't remember in my English classes. We was talking about history and stuff, but like I don't remember like really like black authors that
I can't think of the name right now. Okay, maybe I can't think of the name, but I know at least one book that we read that was
one. That's about it. I can't, and that's excluding Maya Angelou. I feel like outside of Maya Angelou, I feel like there was no other author there was no black author that I really read.
And I feel
that you was even exposed to. And that's the word I was trying to find. It's like, what are you being exposed to? And I think that speaks volumes because like in the curriculum, I know that 9th grade, you read this type of book, 10th grade, you read this type of book, and then like 11th grade and 12th grade, and you end up reading all these books that are older, like talking about like Shakespeare. Then you come out, Shakespeare was actually black.
So
and
that
then
counts as one.
Right,
but you don't get taught that.
Yeah.
But nobody knows that Shakespeare was black.
Let me tell you
We
something.
didn't know until last year. We didn't know until like what, the 2020 that Shakespeare was black, because that's why I remember seeing all the memes and all the other stuff going around.
Right. Like I thought that man was the whitest man. Though I was about to say something so crazy.
I seen it on your face too.
I'm not gonna get.
We thought he was white. So is Beethoven. Did you know Beethoven's black too?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I found that out recently.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say I knew that all my life. Found it out recently, and I'm a music person. Yep. Y'all both know this. Man, I think I don't know who the heck is calling me. Hey, I'm recording. I'm ending out the podcast. Can I call you back, please?
Okay.
What's up?
Nothing. I could just text it to you.
Okay. I think
this is what he does during the podcast. He just answers.
This time I didn't call nobody. Listen, I think for me, you said I think that's the book. I think that should be just the book for the pod itself this week.
This week? You trying to finish that book this week?
Book club.
No. Whoa. I meant like that's like pick
yeah,
a
that we
book
can talk. Yeah, we can. I agree. We can definitely talk
book
about
club.
We can definitely.
But yeah.
You want to close this out, my friend? Well, first let me say thank you, Leah, for coming on the podcast. Being our first guest. You know, it was a great conversation that we had, and we hope to have you back on one day.
You know?
Yeah, sorry, I literally just want to go get it. It's called "Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Together in the Cafeteria?"
Love it. I love it. People, if you listen on audio, you're probably very confused. Go to the video and you'll see the book that she's putting up.
We've seen it for like 2 seconds, so we'll just.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I do that. But my camera's flipped, so it's backwards.
It's cool. You guys, we ending up the pod, man. You can follow us on social media at the Encyclopedia Life with Dots in Between. If you're on YouTube, ring-a-ling that ding-a-ling. I can't see that.
Even say with a straight face.
Ring-a-ling that ding-a-ling, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on audio, leave us a rating review. Lee, you got any socials that you want to plug?
No.
She said my DMs is already bad enough. I don't need nobody from the podcast coming over to my jump. I respect it.
You know something? You want to keep it real with you? I expected that answer, right? But even though she said it, it still didn't register that she said it.
Because it was a hesitation. She thought about it. She was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need podcast listeners."
Well, yeah, you can follow TikTok, Instagram. Listen, this is the perspective of two black men and a black woman.
Hey, look at that. He responded. He recognized a black woman. There we go. He recognized.
Really insanity. This perspective of two black men and a black woman just trying to experience life as it's happening and share it with you. We're Sick of the Average Podcast. Leah, you got to say something random. Say it now. We ended out the pod. Say it now. You're on the spot.
Stay black. Stay beautiful.
Bow.
Bow.